Hey, Roger here, and I want to talk to you today about a book by Brian Tracy, who I'm a big fan of, a super sales leader, motivational speaker. He wrote a book called Excuses, and it was about 2009, and he made some just gigantically huge points that have been a big influence on my life, and I want to share them with you. The number one thing he says, and it will be no surprise to anybody, but it's intuitively obvious that if you want to succeed at something, if I want to succeed at something, what I need to do is find a pattern that someone has done before to succeed at whatever it is I am trying to succeed at, and then copy it. With the internet, that's relatively easy to do. We can find examples of success and the path to success by any number of people in any number of different genres and anything that we want to succeed at. That's the easy part. To first find that pattern. But the second thing is to follow through and do what it takes to follow that pattern, to copy that person that's been successful, and therein lies the rub. Because we tend to underestimate the effort involved in everything we do. I do, you do. That's just a natural human tendency. We think if I'm going to the store, it's going to take 5 minutes when it's really going to take 10 minutes. If I think a project around the house is going to cost $100, it's going to cost $150. We just tend to optimize and wish for the best, and most of the time in life, we end up underestimating when we do that. So the real challenge for us is to, first of all, be realistic about the amount of work that these people put in that we're using as models. The amount of daily effort, and for how long, and for how many failures did they have to overcome. Really understand the path forward, that it's not going to be an easy one, but understand that if we don't quit, we will succeed. So understand the path forward, how difficult it really is, not how difficult we'd like it to be, which is not very at all. Correctly take whatever estimate that our minds would naturally come up with and probably multiply that by 150%, and then commit to following that path no matter what until we get what we want. That's the easy path to success. It's the obvious one. It's what you would tell any friend if they asked you how to succeed at anything you've ever done. Now it just comes time for us, you and me, to follow that pattern. So success is very easy if we do that. Number one, let's find a pattern that we want to replicate. Let's find something we want to succeed at. Then let's research exactly how other people have done it before us. And I mean, find out all that we can about it and make sure we're ready for the task. Estimate how long we think it'll take, and then probably multiply that by 150%. And then commit to following that day in, day out. Because every success, anything big, anything worthwhile, takes daily effort. Not every other day, not sometimes, but every day, one foot in front of the other until you succeed. That's the biggest thing, and Brian talks about that in his book a lot. I would highly recommend it. But it's all about this psychology that, hey, everybody wants to be thin, everybody wants to be rich, but not many people are willing to do what I just said, follow that formula. Get the pattern, and then be realistic about the amount of time that it's going to take, and then plod forward day in, day out. Don't quit. Go forth. Have a great day. Love to hear your comments. Let me know what you think.